Hello, some Gary viewers. This is me, Count Dracula, and today we have the DAYWALKER build. This build is the antithesis of all vampires in the work of fiction, as we are the incarnate of Daywalkers. We're using the power of the sun while also blood magic to create quite a synergy that the world has never seen. This build is quite terrible, terribly fun, right? So we're using Prometheus Lens as it's a fun weapon. It spreads Scorch, Ignitions, as long as you have Catalyst, I do believe. And then Sanguine Alchemy. Of all exotic Sanguine Alchemy, some guy Gary, in the year 2025? Episode Heresy? Yes, gamers. Yes, we're using Sanguine Alchemy. Blood Magic is its armor perk. While standing in any rift, damaging a target will mark it. You deal extra damage to marked targets and gain additional bonus damage. Bonus damage, guys, with weapons that have a damage type matching your equip super. Weapon final blows while standing in any rift. Pause the rift countdown. In this case, we are using Prismatic. Some would say, well, why don't you just use normal solar? Well, normal solar doesn't have enough survivability with the setup that I am using. So we're going to use Prismatic. Prismatic with Song of Flame as it synergizes with Prometheus Lens. Empowering Rift, Strafe Glide, Arcane Needle for Radiant, Healing Grenade, Feed the Void, Hellions, Facet of Grace, Facet of Ruin, Facet of Dawn, Facet of Sacrifice, and Facet of Hope. Alright, a brief explanation. Empowering Rifts over Healing Rifts because, well, Healing Rifts aren't going to keep you alive in Legendary Lost Sectors or according gameplay is similar to that. Arcane Needles for Facet of Dawn here. You power melee hits give you Radiant. Healing Grenades for extra survivability. Feed the Void has the best survivability of, you know, what any aspect ever. And then Hellions, more ignitions. I mean, it's literally free ignitions. You're putting healing rifts down, so you might as well have some extra damage. Any of these other ones can be explained by just simply reading them. Mods, we have Special Ammo Finder. Obviously, that's quite important because you are going to be using Prometheus Lens. As well as, I'm also running a extra special. And then Special Finishers, the only other one of note here. These can all be interchanged, basically. Some artifact ones that are important. Beam Medic, Perpetual Destruction, Dreadful Finisher, Harsh Refraction, Gold from Lead, Heavy Ordnance Regeneration, and Limit Break. We have an Apex Predator in this setup as well, with Recon Bipod. You can have 4 rockets in a chamber at almost any given time. This is pretty good for clearing out big groups of ads. However, throw whatever solar weapon you want here. This is just my preferred loadout for this setup. If you want to see the Transmog screen, here we are. The world is a vampire, gamers. This, honestly, Sanguine Alchemy as an appearance-only exotic might be one of the best-looking things I have seen in this game. Too bad the perk is kind of mid. However, let's hop into a Lost Sector, test this out, and I'll see you there, gamers. So whether or not you're a new Some Guy Gary viewer or an old one, this channel started out with Destiny 2 super silly builds. We started out with the super stinky smelly rat build, and today we have the Daywalker build. Yes, this isn't one of those builds that's going to be meta. Obviously not. That's not why you come to Some Guy Gary. You'd go to what? Mactix for that? Nah, Some Guy Gary, we just like to create silly, fun builds in Destiny 2, the game. As, well, there's not much of a market for it, right? Gotta tap into those untapped markets, gamers, if you're trying to become something of yourself. So, really, you just start out, murder these ads. This is quite a good ad clearing setup. It's not obviously a meta DPS setup. This is just for fun, and it's something fun that you can, in fact, make work. So you throw the, honestly, probably the Empowering Rift first, then the Healing Grenade, and then just get the spraying. Spray down lanes, baby. Spray your blood magic all over the place, guys, because this is what this is all about. Arcane Needles actually hitting the target helps. If you hit the target with Arcane Needle, you get Radiance, which is even more damage increase. Throw the Healing Nade, get some ads, get Devours, and whatnots. This isn't the best Lost Sector to test this out on, as it's actually quite challenging. However, just literally spray your solar magic all over the place. Ideally, you hit the target with your rockets. They has Unstoppable. With this build, you can also cover every single one of the champion types. There you go. You got a 3 armor charge, special brick off the finisher. Really shouldn't ever run out of ammo as long as you're playing the game well, right? This is one of those more complex, I'd say, setups. It's not something that you can really make work if you're just starting out in Destiny. So if you're just starting out in Destiny, go look up Mactix. He has great builds. Definitely the guy you want to be following, not some guy Gary, but this is still one of those fun, super silly builds that I strive to create. The Daywalker build, gamers. Throw the healing grenade, throw the empowering rift down. The empowering rift should literally last forever as long as you're getting normal ad kills like this. It does significantly enough damage. I'm actually kind of shocked at how much damage this setup does when you're doing it right. And then you can try to focus on getting Transcendence up, have even more damage just from that. Yeah, Radiance, you'll be popping more damage with that. I mean, it's a silly build, it's a viable build, and it's fun. That is what I strive to create. So if you guys enjoy the video and you want to see more super silly, interestingly fun, epic builds, well, I'd love for you to stick around, drop a sub, let me know what you change in the comment section below, or don't, because this is the best build you've ever seen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out, gamers. Hope to see you in the next one.